Have you ever asked the question, why CBD did not work for Kaizer Chiefs? Well, what is CBD? It is Leonardo Castro, Keegan Dolly, and Kama Billiard. Together, they are called CBD. Well, they both came to Kaizer Chiefs, all of them, but they were not at all a danger. Why? Why is it that it didn't work? Nevertheless, don't worry, I've got you covered. So I'm going to give you more about that, provided that you are interested. Are you interested? Then please stick around. To those that will stick around, guys, if you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Because to subscribe it is free, to like the video it is free, to comment in the comment section below, good people, it is free of charge. Well, we know for a fact that Leonardo Castro was eventually released by Kaizer Chiefs because, he was a dog without teeth. A dog that could only, you know what I'm saying, make the noise, but not necessarily bite you. Because of that, Kaizer Chiefs says, no, Leonardo Castro, can you please excuse us? Why is it that it didn't work at Kaizer Chiefs? Kickoff.com took us into confidence, and they've got this to say. Castro, Billiard, and Dolly formed what was famously known as CBD through their time at Mamelodi Sundowns, where they led their front with goals and assists. Dolly then left for France club Montpellier, while Castro and Billiard then left Klokop for Natrena later, right? With Dolly joining Kaizer Chiefs at the beginning of last season, it means the CBD was revived. But it all ended up as sour, with Castro released at the end of the campaign. Right. Leonardo Castro said the following: I was injured and I didn't get enough time to play with Kama and Keegan Dolly. Castro said of his time at Chiefs, playing with the two Chiefs Kingspins. Right. Castro contributed last season, stretched 13 games with no goals in return. Then he says, I think I only played with both Kama and Keegan Dolly twice or thrice almost. So it was a matter of not having enough time to play with them. The time we played together at Sundowns, we knew where to put the ball by just looking at our eyes without even talking. This past season we couldn't make it happen because we never really got to play together, says Leonardo Castro in an extract of an interview with the latest edition of Kickoff magazine. In the same interview, Castro talked about his time at both Sundowns and Kaizer Chiefs, and then shares his thought about the state of football in South Africa while blasting in the hype of system known as Kasi football. Castro is due to play in South America next after returning to South America. Yeah, there could be a lot to say when it comes to this. I concur. I honestly concur with that. There are a lot of contributing factors to this thing. Number one, there is a better example that I always use. When Torelba was playing for Sundowns, the player that used to assist Torelba used to be Surprise Moril at Sundowns. He moved to Kaizer Chiefs. The player that used to combine well with Torelba at Kaizer Chiefs used to be Geld Skalveig. He understood Torelba. There was a better combination. Then, if you look at Kaizer Chiefs in the days of Bensuma, the supply, who was the understanding of the players that are playing behind him. If you look at Knowledge Msona in the days of Kaizer Chiefs in the days of Knowledge Msona at Kaizer Chiefs, the understanding of teammates, you know what I'm saying? If you look at in the days of Skarangobese and Makokoba Hadebe, the understanding of players. So I guess sometimes it's not just a matter of these three players, but it's a matter of the type of players that they were playing with. Did they understand how to work with the CBD? And I think that has to be taken into consideration before jumping into a conclusion. Nevertheless, I know you would love to say something about it. The only way for you to say something about it is for you to get into the comment section below. let the conversation begin right now, right here.